guys.
Alright, got a funny video I think today for you.
I think so.
If you guys are Funko fans, you know that they've got into the cereal market now.
They have, which is strange to me.
Yes, Funko's everywhere, and you can really see where they're developing their ideas. Based on probably kids that grew up in the 70s.
Yes, definitely, for sure.
70s, 80s maybe, where you saw a lot of cartoons on TV or cereal that matched what was on television, those kinds of things, even the characters. And you can tell that maybe somewhere deep down in there they decided, hey, I want Funkos Cereal. Now the ones that we're going to taste test today are the Batman and the Batgirl one. Of course, that makes most sense for us if we're going to try some. And these are Entertainment Earth exclusives. So if you guys are looking for cereal and different versions of cereal, they are store exclusives just like anything else Funko does. So whether it's Pops or whatever, you're going to have stores and exclusive cereal.
My favorite part about this is they're called Funkos. Like, where the O is the cereal. I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, and they look a lot like... well, a lot of people say Cheerios, but to me they look more like
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops, yeah, but solid color Fruit Loops. I don't hear good things about the taste.
I'm sure they taste bad.
As far as this goes, these are Batman and Batgirl again, like we said, but they have a lot of different ones. They've got Pennywise, they've got Cthulhu, they've got a million different cereals.
If you can think of it, they probably have it.
Yeah,
honestly.
literally everything, but they don't really change much. They just, I mean, there's cereal that's red for different characters, or blue for different characters.
And I'm sure it's the exact same cereal, just a different character on the box.
I think the box art on is great.
I love the box art. I love how you have Batgirl just kind of, you know, very cartoonish, very stylized, and same thing with Batman. He's very chibi, and I just love that.
It looks great, and these all come with a Pocket Pop, which is a great idea. Remember when we used to get cereal and you'd have things in your cereal?
Doesn't it take you back, though, because it says on here, not actual size? Like, you know, that's exactly what I remember seeing. I'm like, really? That's not the size? Like,
so, yeah, I mean, I would say that the box art on it is great. That's really attractive. Even the spine on it.
Right,
That's a great spine, and on the back of it you have a puzzle. But they're all the same puzzle, which kind of sucks, I think.
Oh, they are, aren't they?
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. Yeah. So on the back it says, hey kids, remember what it was like to sit in front of the TV on Saturday morning and watch cartoons while eating your favorite cereal? Well, Funko does, so we're bringing back Saturday morning to kids of all ages with our new sugar toasted Funkos. And remember, always have fun, Freddy Funko. So again, that's kind of what we said. You can see where they're taking these ideas from when they were kids.
Right.
And did you ever do that? Did you ever sit in front of
every Saturday. I would get up, my mom would like make breakfast, and we'd sit down and have some cereal or whatever it was and just watch cartoons.
So for me, I didn't really eat a whole lot of cereal when I was young, and I don't really eat a whole lot of cereal as I'm old because I don't really like milk that much.
Right.
And that kind of goes over why you're not going to be able to try these.
I am not going to be able to try this because our son has a dairy allergy, so I will not be doing this.
Yeah. So she can't have soy and she can't have dairy right now because of Alex. It hurts his belly. Now when I read on here, it says sugar, enriched cornmeal, bleached enriched wheat flour, reduced iron, a whole bunch of other weird words, oat flour, salt, calcium, carbonate. You know what? I don't see soy. So you might be able...
Well, it says natural and artificial flavors, and that has soy in it.
Possibly, and it says produced in a facility that also uses soy, dairy, and tree nuts. So there could be some leftover in there. But you can smell it!
I will smell it!
You can smell it.
Till the day is long, yes.
So I have one bowl. I probably should have brought two. I mean, there's two cereals here.
Oh yeah, you probably should have.
Yes, so let me go grab another bowl. Okay, two bowls now, and this will be Batman. And this will be Batgirl. So let's open them up and see what these things are going to taste like. I assume they're going to be more like Trix than they will be like Cheerios.
Probably. They're going to be fruity.
Oh my god. Ew. Okay, so when I take them out, you get your bag of cereal, and the little Pocket Pop is actually in its own bag separately, so it's not in the cereal.
Thank God, because
it's good, because you never know what kind of paint they use and stuff like that. But figures are cool. Just little tiny figures here, which, yeah, Pocket Pops, so without the keychains. That's basically what it is.
Well, not actual size, but it's pretty darn close.
That is pretty dang close. I don't know why they just didn't make it actual size, considering you could have just shrunk that down slightly. Yeah. And then it would have been actual size, and it would have been cool to put on the box.
It's literally centimeters off.
Yeah, so let's throw that over there, and I guess I'll keep the box for looking at or something.
I guess.
I don't know, but if you look at this bag, you can see blue sugar at the top.
Look, you barely get any cereal, too. It's like half the bag.
Now keep in mind, this stuff's like $7 to $12.
You paid what for this?
They sent it to us, actually. Entertainer sent us the cereal.
I was about to say, hold up.
Yes. So, there are people who collect cereal, though. So, I mean, there are people who do that.
I mean, more power to you, but $10 a pop.
Personally, I think it's a bad idea for Funko to put this in a collectible market
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna make real money, why wouldn't you have tried to get this on the shelves, your cereal shelves?
Exactly.
And made it, you know, $4, and kids would see that art and be like, Mom, I want the Batman cereal.
Right, and then parents are gonna be like, all right, fine.
My assumption is it has something to do with licensing. I bet it's hard to get on a cereal shelf.
Oh, I bet it is.
I bet it's like all out war.
Space is very limited.
I'm sure it is, and maybe the only license they could get is sort of more as a collectible.
Right.
So I don't know. Well, I'm not. You know, we don't work at Funko, so I don't know what their licensing is. But if it was up to me, and if they even had this option, I don't understand why you couldn't have tried to get that cheaper. And then maybe because they didn't have the factory that could do it. I don't know. There's a lot of different reasons.
Let's open
anyways,
these.
Let's open them. I know we're talking a lot, but all we could do is eat cereal, so the video would be like 2 minutes long. So we're trying to drag it out a little bit to make it worthwhile.
These smell kind of funky.
So I guess I should eat one not with milk first.
Smell these.
Is that brown?
I don't know.
They look a little brown.
Okay, I'm just gonna pour some in the bowl, and you can take one
Oh,
out.
good idea. Get a little bit of blue. Oh crap! I didn't need that much.
Oh, I got you a whole
Well, we don't
here,
need cereal,
too.
and it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
so it doesn't matter.
Can't throw it away. Okay, so here we go. Here's the bowl, bright blue.
Here is a purpley brown color.
Okay, they're
Can I
very
smell
shiny.
those?
They're very shiny too.
They smell like raspberries.
I don't really smell much, honestly.
Those smell like a nasty
Those are
old
stronger.
grape.
Those
Yeah.
actually smell sort of grapey to me. All right, let me eat one without any milk.
And what does it taste like? Describe
well, at
the
first
flavor.
it's very. I don't know. It's Fruit Loops. It's Tricks. It's somewhere in the middle, but it has a weird end to it.
Well, that's not a bad taste though, because as like a child growing up, that cereal was pretty good.
Well, it stays sugary and fruity for a while, where this doesn't. This starts it off as a little bit of fruit, and then it hits you with
teases
the
you.
with the multigrain. Yeah. All right, let me try the purple. Okay.
Must be bad.
Woo! I can taste the grape in that one.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so here's the deal.
I'm so sorry. That just looks gross.
To me, it tastes like they've sprayed it with sugar flavor. Like
It looks like it's coated in something because it's so shiny. It looks like it's coated in some kind of chemical to
like
preserve the flavor.
it says multi-grain cereal on the box, and you know when you think about like Fruit Loops, the whole thing is made of that flavor.
Right.
You know that grain is flavored, fruity flavored. This tastes like they've taken multi-grain cereal, regular multi-grain cereal, and sprayed it with coloring and flavor. So it gets this outside, like this outside shell on it almost. And when you chew on it, it hardens up and like you know how when you compact sugar. Like candy, and you chew it on your teeth. Yeah, and when you compress it, it like, gets this like
Ew.
coating. That's what it tastes like to me. It doesn't taste like
Nasty.
solid flavor. Now, here's what I'm talking about when I mention it's like they're coated in some sort of sugar instead of actually being flavored like Fruit Loops. As you can see, this is them just in a bowl with no milk. I just poured it in there to take pictures, left for maybe a couple hours, and then here's what it does. As you can see, it's like stuck together. It's all like one big chunk now with a couple of them falling out. So it's just weird. It's just weird how they do this. Maybe the milk being poured in will help a little bit. Yeah. So let's open that up. Whoops. I shouldn't have poured so much in there because I don't know if I'm gonna.
I mean, you don't drink.
Why can I not pour milk in our freaking bowl with this stupid
You
thing?
don't eat cereal or drink milk, so.
Gosh. So now we have milk all over the table. I'm like a little kid or something.
You are. It's exactly what I was thinking.
Let me get it all soft because that's how the cereal goes. Here's an interesting thing.
You're
Are you the
weird.
type that pours milk over your cereal or milk first and then cereal? Because if people put milk first and then cereal, I can't stand. What's wrong with you people?
Right, who
There's
does
something-
that?
Nope.
How
We
do
can't be friends.
You
We can't be
you
friends.
have to have a giant bowl of cereal and then justify your milk after that.
That's right. All right, so here we go.
This is such a weird occurrence for me because he never eats cereal or any of this.
I'm not a
so I'm
cereal
just
eater.
like, he's not even a breakfast person, so I'm kind of like, interesting.
It's not bad. I mean, honestly, it's not bad, but I do feel like I'm eating something a little dangerous. It's awful blue, and it's still blue.
Well, you know what?
My milk is turning blue.
What you have to do, because a lot of people do this, you have to drink the milk to see what
Oh, I'm
it's
not
flavored.
doing that.
You
That's,
have to.
No, that's a monster who would do that.
Everyone drinks cereal
No,
milk.
All right, so here we
Look
go.
at all this milk on the
I'm
table.
sorry, I can't help it. Now this one's actually softened a little more than the blue has.
Who likes soft, soggy cereal?
I mean, isn't that what you're supposed to do?
No.
No?
I feel awkward. I'm just like, let me watch you eat.
It's like at school lunch when you got the one kid that doesn't have lunch. They didn't bring their lunch money, and the other ones are eating, and everybody's like, is this kid gonna eat or something? That was me. That was me as a kid. People would pass me out fries. It's okay, man. Here's your freaking fries. Like, thanks, we can't.
See, back when I did that, we had peanut butter sandwiches. So you could, like, that was back before all the peanut allergies were big.
I don't know about this purple one.
Let's get you a peanut butter sandwich, honey.
Alright, so here's the deal with this cereal. It's not worth $12. We'd never pay $12 for cereal to eat. Absolutely not. If you're a collector of cereal, I guess, I don't know. How do I can't
justify it.
Yeah, I can't in my mind justify it.
No matter what, I think even at $4 maybe, but I think they're trying to do because of the
maybe
cost
even
of the
$7
pop,
somewhere.
No.
I don't know. I can't justify the price.
They smell good now. You get the whiff of it.
They're very. I feel like I'm eating something toxic though.
Oh, I'm pretty sure most cereal is toxic for you.
Well, it just look. The difference is you eat like Fruit Loops, and it feels like it's all grain to taste that way. This honestly feels like they sprayed it with something. It's like, I like my cereal. Maybe Funko put some sort of like additive in it and makes you addicted to it. And then they make you buy $12 cereal one at a time.
I would never pay $12 for cereal other than for like, maybe if the toy in there was like an exclusive Chase version of something, maybe.
I think they should put comic books in it. I think they should put Funko comic books in the back of it.
That's a great idea.
That could be a cool idea.
Then I'd pay the price for it.
Yeah, I just don't know. The price is hard. Now, it's not always $12. Some of them run $7 to $12, so you can you gotta decide what is worth it to you. I know, like FYE, it was like $12 for this. It
was insane. We looked at it and we're like, no.
That's very expensive for cereal, and to me, if you are trying...
Isn't that Bodio cereal cheaper than that?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is a little cheaper, if I'm not mistaken. But to me, that's more of a collectible, though.
Right.
Because, you know, where are you going to find that kind of cereal? And where are you going to find anything, really? That, you know? So I get what Funko's trying to do, and they're thinking, oh, well, you're going to get collectible cereal. It's just...
Cereal.
Yeah, ultimately it's just cereal. They're using the same cereal with different colors.
Right.
There's nothing special in it. I could see maybe they put like marshmallows in it that had shapes of that Funko Pop in it.
That's true. That'd be a good idea.
I think it's a great idea that they put the miniature Pop in there. I think that's a fantastic idea. And I'm sure that's where the price is coming from.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's where the price is coming from.
I mean, you got to look at these things. These things are about $6 in the store.
But you know what?
You can assume they've spent $3 to make it.
You can still see the hole in the top of it where like,
they would drill
literally just taken the keychain out of it.
I would do the same thing if I was a company. But, I am really interested to know what the community thinks of the Funko cereal.
I'm very, very interested as well.
If you're big fans of a certain character like us, I mean, you know, Batman, we got Batgirl, Sheriff Harley cereal, that kind of thing, I can understand why you'd buy it simply for, number one, the box art. I think the box art's great.
The box art is fantastic, and
100%.
I'm sure there are collectors out there that are going to rip me for this because I ripped my box, but oops. Yeah. I'm not a big cereal collector, so I think it'll be just fine with a ripped box.
But I will say that the cereal box art is great. I just feel like Funko is missing out on what they can actually make the potential anyways. Right. If this was actually in cereal aisles, selling it for two kids with their toys, and then the kids would have these miniature ones and then want the bigger ones, and the parents would be like, oh yeah, let's get you this cereal because I collect Pops, and then now you can collect Pops, and then it sort of transitions them into Pop collectors or other Funko collectors. I just don't understand the advertising, the marketing, or the target market of the cereal.
I don't either.
I just don't. For a long lasting
and for me, like a big thing as a child, like when I would get up in the morning, and like, you know, when you get to that independent stage where you can get up and make your own breakfast, like make a bowl of cereal, I would sit at the counter and like literally read the box or play the games on it, and if it's the same game constantly over and over, like what's the point?
It's true. It's
so I feel like that's kind of a cop out. If you're gonna have it this expensive, at least change it up. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's all we did. That's all we ate the cereal, so that was a total waste of food, I guess. But
hey, whatever.
You know, it's cereal. What can I say? I'll probably take the cereal out, close up the box, and put it on my shelf because I think the box art does look fantastic.
I mean, the box is cool.
So again, in the comments, I'm very interested to know, what is your opinion on Funkos? Yes. Is this something you're gonna buy to eat?
Have you tried them?
I mean, this is like some those people who put chocolate or put like chocolate gold on their food. You know, just to eat it because it's expensive. Like, I don't feel like I would ever buy $12, even $7 cereal and put it on my fridge and eat it in the morning because you know you're gonna get like maybe a week's worth for your kids.
Not unless it has like all of my daily vitamins I take. So no.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, in the comments, let us know what you think. I'm very interested. Thank you again for watching, and thank you Entertainment Earth for sending this. And we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks, guys. Bye.